1 in 3 women worldwide will experience some form of violence in their lifetime. Gender-based violence can cause long-lasting physical, psychological, and economic damage on victims and their families, and can even lead to death. Domestic violence is one of the most common human rights violations globally and in Mongolia. In 2017, Mongolia is conducting for the first time a prevalence survey measuring gender-based violence. Gender-based violence is often underreported. The police data for 2016 is only from reported cases. Still, there was a 6.9% increase in violence against women compared to 2015. 90.7% of the victims are women and girls. Again, most of the incidents of domestic violence do not get reported due to victims' fear of the perpetrator, a culture of impunity, a pervasive belief that this is a private matter to be kept within the family, and a lack of protection mechanisms for the victims. The law to combat domestic violence was approved in December 2016 by the Parliament of Mongolia. But much work still needs to be done to educate the public and change the prevailing mindset about ending the violence. Where can victims of domestic violence go for help? Currently, there are 6 UNFPA-supported one-stop service centers and 2 shelters for victims in Mongolia. One-stop service centers are where victims can receive integrated essential services, including physical care, psychological support, police protection, and legal services. This is so that victims who have already undergone the most devastating period of their lives don't have to go around and look for help. A one-stop service center can receive an average of 25 women and girls per month, or 300 per year. These range from girls as young as 12 to women over 45. Often, women arrive at these centers with their children, bringing only a few belongings and having no money. It is not uncommon that some of the women are repeat visitors. Economic limitations, psychological trauma, and social stigmas are some of the reasons women are unable to change their circumstances. The needs at these shelters to help victims of violence are immense. Food, clothing, toiletries, and sanitary items are always in high demand. There is also a need for bedding, washing machines, and cameras for documenting physical abuse. Children who arrive with the victims also need food, clothes, toys, books, or any means of occupying themselves while their mother is in recovery at the facility. Will you stand with these women and their families? Will you help us to meet their basic needs as they seek shelter and recovery? Donate now and help make a difference in their lives. For only $10, you can provide food, sanitary items, and toiletries for the needs of one woman for a whole day. Let's help the one-stop service centers and shelters that provide sanctuary and assistance to victims of gender-based violence in Mongolia. Let's help these women and girls towards safety, peace, and well-being.